Last time we played, we got some more artifacts, saved the Mobius boys, found out how the end of the world is gonna happen, all in a day's work, and then we met Mink's son, who is apparently the leader of the Mobius Foundation. But you know, all in a day's work again.
This is Kate Lockwell for UNN. Tonight, top Dominion military analysts are still confused and relieved to report that while attacks do continue throughout the Fringe, the main Zerg push into Dominion space seems to have slowed.
That's wonderful news, Kate. Our boys have really taken the fight to the Zerg.
Of course, Donnie. But there's also a sense that whatever the Zerg were after, they either got it or they've given up on it. We may never know.
You heard it here first.
That's a good headline. Zerg.
Let's get down to business.
Right. We also escaped from the supernova. We unlocked some banshees, so now we can get their mercenary version of banshees. Of course, we're not here for that, we're here for some siege breakers. And we'll save the hammer securities for later. Let's see the lab. We got some research. Protos tank. Something along entry 2977. All the containment and reinforced structural integrity theorems I've developed from studying this crystal are starting to, well, crystallize. I think we might be able to contain energies that once required huge machines, or even manufacture structures capable of hot landings from orbital origins with acceptable stresses. I'm a sham. I haven't surely learned anything from this crystal. I've just observed the smallest details from it and somehow wrangled a few tidbits when the crystal helped me. I don't understand how the Protoss can possess technology of this magnitude and not rule the known universe. Perhaps they simply don't want to. Last entry on the sample, I figured out where it is putting all that excess energy. It's feeding the Hyperion, subtly helping to power the ship, balancing out some of the more ragged systems. It's giving off itself and has been since it got here. I think that's off, not of. Okay. Swan is excited that the ship is running so well, but he has no idea why, and I'm not going to tell him.
So these artifacts are the key to freeing Kerrigan. Pretty amazing coincidence Tychus just showing up out of the blue, offering us the job to collect these damn things.
Statistically, sir, the probability of coincidence is minuscule. However, these artifacts do represent a power beyond our current scientific understanding. If anything could give the Queen of Blades pause, perhaps these are it?
All this ancient alien hocus pocus is a little out of my pay scale. I just pray that when the time comes, these things bring her back to me.
Of course, we got a message from the Mobius Foundation. Mr. Rayner, so you clearly have all the relics you need. We would be happy to purchase any further or future Protoss items you find for 10,000 credits per relic. Check this console if you find any rare Protoss items, and the funds will be instantly wired to your account, Dr. Narud. And we got 30,000 credits. 30,000 credits for the Zerg research. Probably from the Brutalisk. And that was +4 research from the supernova. So we got the choice between the tech reactor, which combines the tech lab and the reactor, making you able to essentially double build from one structure without upgrades. We got orbital strike, which barracks units now arrive by drop pod and land at the rally point of just the barracks. Which is only useful for one mission, I think. But then you can say you have Space Marines too. Of course, I'm going to be going with the tech reactor. Of course, we get Stetman's portrait because we got all the lab research he wanted. Let us go to the bridge. Actually, the armory first.
So, what's the problem, Swan?
What's the problem? You only signed us up with our mortal enemies. Every one of these boys lost family or friends to Mengsk. We're gonna be sitting on a powder keg pretty soon. Can't you see that?
It ain't up for discussion, Swan. I gotta do this.
Oh man, suddenly high-pitched Rainer. See the Banshee. Yes. The AH/G-24 Tactical Strike Aircraft. Created by the Dominion military to terrorize rebellious colonists, the Banshee was used to great effect in urban and rural settings. Its agile, sneaky capabilities quickly propelled it onto the front lines against Zerg, Protoss, and Terran foes. The DN-51 Banshee Cloak Generator is one of the most sophisticated pieces of equipment in the Dominion arsenal. When a Banshee is shot down, special teams are deployed to recover the generator or destroy it. Meanwhile, that's really loud. I wonder the save that. Well, see what the Banshee upgrades look like. Can remain cloaked for twice as long, and fires multiple missile bursts in a straight line. Just for those beautiful Zergling and Hydralisk position. Especially when they're on hold position, of course.
Sir, we're receiving a transmission from the Bucephalus. Prince Valerian's holding on the communicator for you.
Let's check.
Sir, I have to question your objectivity on this alliance. It's obviously a trap.
I got it covered, Matt. I'm asking you to trust me.
We were starting to make real progress against Mengsk. If we go after the Queen of Blades, we're throwing that away.
This is bigger than Mengsk. Matt, if we succeed on Char, we'll save billions of lives. Billions. Mengsk can wait.
I didn't sign up for this.
You signed up to follow my orders. If you can't do that anymore, then get the hell off my ship!
Sir.
Damn.
You sure about this? You gotta know Mengsk is gunning for you. He'll hit you in a way you'll never see coming.
I can handle Mengsk, Tychus.
Just watch your back, old buddy. That's all I'm asking.
I said I can handle it. If you don't want to be a part of this, you can take your 30% and go.
Damn, everyone is downing Rainer except Tosh.
Ah, Commander Raynor. I thought we might discuss the expedition to Char. Now...
This is a dangerous game you're playing, kid. What's your stake in all this?
Jim, I really think we should... I can see why my father wants to kill you.
I asked you a question.
Everyone wonders if I will be as good an emperor as my father. But I want something more. To prove that I will be a better emperor and a better man.
That shouldn't be hard.
If I reform the worst mass murderer in history, make her human again, teamed with the famous outlaw Jim Raynor, that's all the proof I'll need.
So I'm just a cog in your machine.
If it gets you what you want, do you care?
Guess I don't.
Let's see. What are our choices? Ah, yes. So we can go get the last artifact, I believe, or last piece of the artifact, or get the secret weapons that we also desire. Yeah, you know, this will make more sense anyway.
The decrypted adjutant contains records proving Mengsk ordered the massacre on Tarsonis. Now we just need to broadcast those records. Mirahan gave us a tip that might help. The Dominion is unveiling a new war machine called the Odin on Core Hall. If we hijack the Odin, we can use it to gain access to the UNN studios and broadcast the records of Mengsk's war crimes. The Odin is currently in the testing facility on Valhalla.
An interesting named planet and unit. Engine and destruction, we have to steal the Odin. It's going to give us a total of 150,000 credit rewards, since the research isn't that necessary anymore. And let us begin. We also will get the Wraith, which is a throwback back to StarCraft 1. Effectively, the combination of the Banshee and the Viking, and it can cloak. So let's see how they've, well, improved.
Our team's in position. We're ready to steal the Odin. Are you absolutely sure about this, sir?
Yep. Tychus is definitely our best man for this kind of job. He does get a little excited in combat. We're gonna need to keep up with him once the fighting starts.
If he can actually commandeer the Odin, it's vital that we take out all the Dominion bases in the area. Hopefully we can block all transmissions long enough for him to do that. We can't risk word of this getting back to Core Hall.
How much do we know about this Odin?
It's an experimental super heavy siege walker designed for prolonged frontline combat. Very powerful.
Great. Even Tychus can't wreck it then.
Here they go.
Go, go, go!
Reach and clear. Alright.
Don't provoke me.
Please stay
Don't waste my time.
Scoundrel, huh?
Go, go, go!
standing.
What's in it? This ain't a stealth mission anymore, ladies. Bring it loud and fast. Been waiting on you.
You rang.
This better be you gonna give me orders by the numbers. This
Need some triage. Where does it
Love
hurt?
online.
been waiting on you.
Need some triage.
Who wants some? This
Seemed
better be good.
Sir, you seem to have found something very interesting there. If you can bring me a sample in the lab, that would be great.
Oh, you ain't keeping me from that monster. Been waiting on you. What's in it for
I guess
me?
you're sort of dying, man.
You gonna
Standing by. Please state the nature.
Now it's too loud, I think. But that's fine. I don't know what's
Your
going on.
medical. Where does it hurt?
this better be
Need some triage.
been waiting.
You rang. Is it critical?
Yeah, I love all the references.
Need some
to
triage?
Still StarCraft
You
1
rang?
units. The Filer, now Devourer.
Hot damn. I can't wait to get inside that thing and tear this place up.
Hold your position, Tychus. Let us get a support force up there to cover you.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Damn it, Tychus. Stand down. Can you read me?
He's got it stuck on transmit, sir. He can't hear us at all. defenses are coming online at the Dominion bases.
Wonderful. Get our base set up ASAP. We'll just have to follow him in and hope he doesn't get too crazy. Who am I kidding?
Big job.
What? Tychus and crazy? Never. Not in a million years.
SCV ready.
That's the mule. We don't want the mule.
What's going on?
We want the SCVs to get the
SCV
gas.
ready. SCV ready.
Okay, well, wonderful.
Been waiting.
Sir, I'm picking up Dominion battle cruisers on an intercept course with the Odin.
Hey, Hotshot, you want these Wraith fighters now? They'll take down a battlecruiser easy. You can build more to start for.
Transmit coordinates. SCV ready.
It's a good thing they don't have energy.
Report in.
Of course, we're gonna check out what the achievements are. Oh, yeah, don't let it fall below 30% kill Loki on the map. We'll find out what that Loki
Go
is.
ahead, Command.
Is it critical?
SCV ready. Armed and ready. So what's the plan now, Commander? Trash them bases, right? In the rear. Jimmy? Partner? Can you hear me? Well, if you ain't gonna tell me not to have a little fun, I'm gonna have a little fun. Here I go.
Our allies are being attacked.
We want some of this. Boom. Oh.
The doctor is in.
Oh, we should probably.
The doctor is in. You rang?
Been waiting.
Please.
Trans.
Is it
I
critical?
don't know if science vessels are really worth it here.
SCV ready.
I guess it wouldn't hurt.
Not enough
Get
minerals.
siege tank up.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough minerals.
I see your little guys running around down there, Jimmy. They look like ants. I can't build here.
Ooh, you.
This better be standing by.
Another siege tank, because 2 is better than 1.
Need some triage?
We can use some help here.
Please take the nature of your medical emergency. Standing by.
Up, ready to go.
Who's that guy?
Additional supply depots required.
That's perfectly fine.
What's going on? You gonna give me?
Need some triage? Please state the nature of your medical emergency. The doctor is in.
Our allies are being attacked.
Yeah, that should hold.
SCV ready.
Gonna have the race just on standby.
You just keep me repaired, Jimmy. I'll win this whole war for you.
Does he always talk this much, sir?
Yeah, but once you get him in a fight, he never shuts up.
Well, now that's done with. I'm gonna take me a little break. Good thing I brought me some liquid refreshment. Waiting on you.
Standing. Please state the nature.
Just in case he needed them.
Standing by.
Of course, we're gonna need more keys.
Base is under attack.
Now that hit the spot. There's nothing like knocking back a cold one on top of your enemy's smoking corpses.
Some marauders.
Need some.
Now, race are kind of costly here.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
150 minerals and 150 gas.
I can't wait no longer. Here it comes.
And here he goes again.
Huh? This better be good.
You rang.
Go ahead, Commander. They're waiting on you.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Alright, good, you got the switch tank.
Rate the waiting orders.
Fortunately, however, he seems to be in a bit of trouble.
Go ahead, Commander.
Now, cruiser.
Big job.
Send some SCVs to repair. Almost too late.
SCV ready.
Yes, we'll actually get some science
Insufficient
vessels.
Vespene gas.
I'm in a world of hurt.
Standing by.
In the rear with the gear.
Get some SCVs ready.
SCV ready. Okay. Flashy red button. Boom, baby. Damn. Oh, that is hot.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
By the numbers, boys.
There's a couple forces there.
Make way. Standing by.
Get that Frodo.
Please state the nature of your emergency.
Flash Tychus.
I have no idea what that is. Can you bring me a sample in the lab? Maybe something good will come of it.
Upgrade complete. Our SCVs are under attack. Upgrade complete.
You rang.
Reckon you boys will need some time to catch up. Good old Tychus be right here taking it easy. What's going on? Just wake me up when y'all are ready. I reckon a small nuke ought to do it.
Standing by.
We have you on.
Gangway, coming through. Bad news. SCV ready. Go, go, go! Go ahead. Big job. In the rear with the... You gonna give me... Been waiting by the... SCV ready.
Commencing.
Come on, Jimmy. We got heads to break.
Not enough energy.
Rate the waiting orders.
The doctor is in. Where does it hurt?
Ah! We could use some help here.
None.
Receiving headquarters.
You gonna give me orders?
Need some trees.
Transmit.
SCV ready. Gangway, coming through.
We have you on vision.
Standing by. Go ahead.
Receiving.
Big job.
We have you on.
The doctor is in.
SCV ready.
You rang. Standing by.
You gonna give me orders?
Is it critical?
Greetings, Commander.
Will do. Speak. This better be good. Lay it on me.
Standing by.
Transmit orders.
Mineral field depleted.
Go ahead, Commander. This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me. Want some of this? Coordinate? By the number.
Is it critical?
Go ahead. Bad news. In the rear with the gear. Ah!
Our allies
Time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. wait. This better be good.
Is it Chris?
Receiving headquarters.
Our allies are being attacked.
Orders.
You rang? Stand.
We have you on reporting in. Receiving.
Need some.
Insufficient
Rate the
Vespene
waiting
gas.
order.
The doctor is in.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Transmit.
You rang.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
In the rear with the... You gonna give me...
Where does it...
3 bases down. Maybe the convict has his uses after all.
Critical? Please state... Need some tree.
You know, I think I'll take me another breather. You better get some backup ready for me, Jimmy. By the numbers.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Explorer reporting.
Need some triage?
SCP ready. You reckon these Dominion boys will put up a fight this time? I ain't barely broke a sweat. I'm in a pickle. Been waiting on you.
Standing by?
Receiving.
This better be good.
We have you on visual.
Base is under attack.
Please, the doctor is
Receiving
in.
headquarters.
Ah! You scared me!
Is it... Where does it... You rang.
Transmit orders. Receiving headquarters.
Whoa, they're all over me.
We have you on visual.
Where does it...
Here we go. I'm hitting my stride now.
Affirmative, sir. Receiving headquarters.
Mineral field depleted.
Coordinates received.
You rang.
We have you on.
Boom, baby. Read the waiting order. Ready to roll out. What's up?
Stand. Need some... Please state the nature of your... You rang.
Receiving headquarters.
Gangway, coming through.
I can't wait to dig into that. Scientifically, I mean. I'm not going to eat it.
Let's roll. Commencing. We have you on visual. Exit.
This better be good. Rate the waiting orders. Want some?
Please state the name.
This is gonna hurt you a lot more than it's gonna hurt me. Been waiting on. What's going on? Big job, huh?
You rang.
Receiving headquarters.
The doctor is in.
Affirmative, sir.
Roger. Huh? Rate the waiting orders.
The doctor is in.
This is gonna get tricky. I'm detecting battle cruisers at the next base, and the Odin doesn't have strong anti-air capabilities.
We should have enough wraiths to handle them. But let's scramble a couple more just to be sure.
Now that was fun. Don't worry, old buddy. I'll give you some time to catch up. Well, I'll be. Those Dominion eggheads really thought of everything. Pardon me a moment.
Base is under attack. Upgrade.
Rate the waiting orders. Reporting in.
Explorer reporting.
Attack formation. Go ahead, Command. There we go. You ready yet? Will do, Command. Coordinates received. last base now.
Going on?
Our allies are being attacked.
The Odin is in range. Fire the Yamato cannon.
Now that ain't fair.
Transmit order.
Huh?
Mineral field complete. Not enough energy.
Standing.
SCV ready. Who wants some? You want some of this? Get on me.
Where does it?
Time to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
Alright.
Hello there. Now, how'd I miss this button with a skull on it?
Saying Loki's
We have
right
your
there.
advantage detected.
Oh, baby. You're in for a world of pain.
Got.
Excellent. With the Odin secured, we can hit the UNN complex on Core Hall and make our broadcast.
Hey, can you hear me, Captain? Maybe next time you'll trust old Tychus with a little bit of mayhem.
That's about all I trust you with, Tychus.
Oh, not bad. The Devourer tissue samples were easy to find, and as long as you kept the Odin repaired and sniped the siege tanks that were sniping your SCVs, you should be fine.